Huzzah, my friends, and welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess for the Nintendo GameCube, Part 11. Last time, we had made it over to the Forest Temple, and it looks like we can't proceed any further from here on until we get some monkey help. Wow, spoilers. Thanks, Ken. And today, we shall find such monkey help. But like every other Zelda game in existence, we do have dungeon maps. If you press the right button on the control pad, not control stick, you get a nice little detailed map of the dungeon, actually. You can actually zoom in and look at all the little details and stuff. And the compass is super useful in this game, too, because it shows not only where the chest is, but if there's like a certain gimmick or plot MacGuffin you need to collect within a dungeon, like the things we need to get in this one, for example, what the monkey is leading us to, then they'll show up on the map as well. So yeah, very useful. And plus, like, what's really cool is that on the bottom left, not only do you get a zoomed in portion of the room you're in, you also get a good feel of what's around you too. So you don't have to, like, actually pull up the map all the time just to know where you're going. So that's very convenient. I like that. I like that quite a bit. And over here is a very useful thing that is present in every dungeon, much like compasses and maps. Compasses, holy flid. It's unique to Twilight Princess, but nonetheless. And
phew! Out at last! Gracious! Once I got in there, I couldn't squeeze back out. You were a big help. Thanks. I've been looking for something in here, you see? Gracious, yes. You must need something here, too. Shall we try working together for a while, fellow adventurer? You may not think I look like much, but I can be quite helpful. I can even warp you out of here if you want to leave. So don't think of me as a burden. Now let's get started.
We met Oko! If you call her in a dungeon, she will let you out and allow you to return when you want. Blah blah blah. Let's break the fourth wall. Basically, Uku here is our little ticket out of the dungeon. It's kind of like, say, PK teleport or warp magic that you'd see in like RPGs or something that allows you to get out of the dungeon without necessarily walking back to the entrance. And you can use this to your advantage by essentially going back and getting potions and stuff, which I'm probably going to be doing a lot of in this playthrough since I'm only going by this with 3 heart containers. That and whenever you're done doing your errands and stuff, you can actually go back and head right where you just left off from with her son, because whenever you warp out, she gives you her son, my bad, and you can actually warp back into this very room from outside. So that's really cool. The only thing I don't recommend doing, though, is going right back into a dungeon by just simply walking into it. Otherwise, you'll lose your little suspension point, and that's no good. So yeah, very convenient. Granted, that's a bit of hand-holding there, Nintendo, but you know, that's convenient, I guess. It's a bit hand-holdy. And we'll need to do something about that later on down the road. But for now, we need to go to a certain door right over here and get ourselves a Keegan. Just because this is another Zelda game does not mean we're not collecting Keegans. We must collect Keegans to move forward within a dungeon. So yeah, not much has changed in that regard. Not much at all. And yeah, I can expect my mind to get loopy because I'm probably going to be recording maybe 20 episodes if I get masochist enough with this. So, yeah, I'm going to be going at this for a while today. So, by the time I get done recording all these videos, which may or may not be 20 episodes in, don't hold your breath on that one. I'm not promising that, folks. Then, Don't be surprised if I get tired. It's just, I don't get many opportunities like this, folks, and I gotta take advantage of the situation. But, with a very easy Keegan in tow, let's head over to this door over here and see what lies beyond the, grand horizon of walls and stuff. But yeah, basically we're saving monkeys. I kind of spoiled that earlier, but nonetheless. Basically, in order to progress to certain areas of this dungeon, we need to call upon the assistance of monkeys, and they're all over the freaking place in this one. So yeah, that's pretty much the central gimmick to this one. Every dungeon, I feel, has a bit of its own unique gimmick, so to say. So I think, like, in my opinion, Twilight Princess has some of the best dungeon design the series has yet to offer, really. Good dungeons, in my opinion. Granted, the combat's kind of lacking, but it's a thing, I guess. But before we move onwards, let's get rid of these guys. Oh, and whenever you quickly rotate your control stick and press B, you can do a spin attack. Which is how I was doing that so quickly. I wasn't doing any TAS methods or anything of the sort. Come over here, though, and you'll find a hidden treasure chest. Got a yellow ripple. Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Rippers! So you basically need the monkeys to do stuff like this. And we need to find 2 more in order to cross the chasm that the monkey boss has created for us. So we can meet with the monkey boss and see what we need to do from there. Huzzah. But with a little extra help in tow, we can explore more rooms in the dungeon. Despite how small this dungeon is, there is a lot of backtracking to be had in this one, so you'll often be revisiting rooms way more than once. So, in a sense, this dungeon can feel big, but only because of the fact that you're traveling to a lot of the rooms, like, over and over again. Which I don't necessarily find a bad thing, so to say. I mean, some of them don't take any time at all to get through, but you know, it's a thing. And with the help of our friendly lantern, we shall move on. You want to watch out for the Deku Babas in the grass here. These guys are really annoying and are one of the few enemies that are really dangerous in these sort of runs because they can drain your health like crazy if you let them. Because basically when they attack and latch onto you, they will drain it until you shake them off, and that's something you want to watch out for. It's a minimalist run, but I'm still giving advice. It's like, whatever, I guess. But basically, in order to progress through here, that chasm right there, which would look like it'd be navigatable, isn't, because you'd fall right into them, which I don't see why the game can't just make it to where they can just simply jump over it, but I don't know, maybe it's got suction powers or something, but that I never really noticed. Don't know. I don't freaking know. That's really tricky to get. And I think I took a little bit of damage there too. But down here, I don't want to target you, stop. Is a heart piece, whereas if you toss the, is this it? No, it's not. But basically, if you come around over to here, there's another one of those plant monsters that we just destroyed from there as well. And if you throw a bomb into that one, you can have access to a heart piece over there. But I'm not getting it, so quit bugging me, little fools. if you pay attention closely enough, you can actually see these things pop their heads up, and you want to watch where you're going here. Otherwise, they're going to toss you right into the water, and you got to backtrack, and that's no fun. If you can blow out all these lanterns, though, with the certain weapon we get in this particular dungeon, because every Zelda dungeon has its own unique item, even Link Between Worlds to a certain extent. You can use it to blow out these torches and you'll gain access to yet another piece of heart, but again, I'm not getting it, so shut your face. No heart pieces for you today, kitties. Oh! Holy flit, you scared the crap out of me. I find spin attacks to be really useful for these guys because it attacks at such a low angle to where it actually damages its underside, so you definitely want to take advantage of that. But I don't know if we can do anything in here just yet. Let me go back over here and see what we can do for now. Because I don't think we can do a whole lot in this room just yet. This is another one of those rooms I was talking about where you need to backtrack in order to do more stuff when you have the right equipment. Yeah, this was probably the only thing I needed to come to this room for. Where is it? Is it? I need to remember. I need to freaking remember. Yep, folks, this tells you right here just how long it's been since I've played this game. Oh, wait a second. We need the key to actually get in there. What am I thinking? Shut up. I'm gonna rescue your butt. Just hold your horses. To you too. I love their clapping like stance. It's so cute. Puts a smile on my face every time I see that. Let's get away from these guys. They're jerks. I don't like them, and neither should you. Otherwise, you have no taste. Nah, I'm just kidding. And let's see what we need to do here. We need to get rid of these guys. And we must cross forward for great justice. Alrighty, and this is the last monkey we need to save before fighting the mini-boss. Yep, in each dungeon and Twilight Princess, you have a set mini-boss and a boss for every single dungeon. It's not like the other games where it's like, oh, maybe this dungeon might have a mini-boss, maybe it might not. And they reappear later as enemies. No, each dungeon in this game has its own set mini-boss that's unique to that dungeon. And I like that. I like it a lot. Forget what we needed to do here. I think we just attack them. Yep, we just... Get out of here! Can I kill it this way? I think I need to kill it with the... this thing. Oh, crap! And, I'm running low on time, so next time, my kiddies, we shall fight this giant Deku Baba of sorts and, fight the mini-boss. So, see you guys then.